our place. We're going to start sitting, so just find a comfortable sitting position. Don't hurry, because I'm going to talk a little bit. I don't know if you saw last night's moon at all. It was a full moon. The full moon is in Aquarius, and Jupiter and Saturn have stepped back. And in theory, energy-wise, it's Jupiter is very much involved with ego and Saturn, and also in meditating. So they kind of step back, and it's a good time. Why I'm saying this, not that I necessarily really believe, I'm very logical, so I like to have like all the reasons why things are, but if you want to think energy-wise, it is a good time to sit down and meditate, because they've kind of stepped back, as is saying, I'm going to step back and have this time for me. And Aquarius is very much very truthful, very honest. And in these times where everything changes, is a very good moment to really think about what you really enjoy doing, what's not good for you, and kind of starting new things. So if you want to maybe even just meditating, it's a good time to do that. The energy is it should be easier to meditate in anything. So thinking of that, and also thinking of ego, as I say, Jupiter's a lot to do with ego. And we always say in class, ego doing the best pose, doing the best thing, the hardest thing. But also, ego is very much involved, how can I explain this? I kind of clicked onto it as a dancer. When I started to have injuries, I felt I couldn't dance as well the pieces I wanted to dance. And then I didn't want to go on stage. So there's an ego about that. You know what I mean? So with poses also, when you do asana work, sometimes your ego doesn't even let you attempt them. So you can look at ego in various ways, and I don't know if I've been very clear. I try to make it quite short, because I know you do want to move. But just observe your ego, and it could be maybe pushing you too far, or maybe it's making you stop before you actually come to a point where you can stretch yourself and grow from certain things, certain poses in the mat, or things that come up in life. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Just find a comfortable position. We're going to move hips. We're going to twist a lot today. So just take a moment to breathe, and we'll just focus on the breath we have been doing up to now, even in the studio. Just find your hands either one on top of the other or on your knees. And ideally just try and look for stillness, and that's hard in itself. Once you do, try to just concentrate on your breath. We're breathing in and out through the nose, as you know how to. Really trying to breathe in, and maybe imagine the air coming in through the root, all the way up the spine, through the head and beyond. That's your breath in. And as you breathe out, as we breathe out, imagining the air is coming in through the crown, all the way down our spine and into the earth. And just try and keep with that as you breathe in, lengthening, finding that visualization that works for you. I'll just silence you while we're at it. And breathing out. And remember, we want to find sound in our breath. So if you want to connect with that Ujjayi breath, if you know what that is, start listening to yourself breathe, visualizing, using all your senses to focus on your breath. And as you do this, just set an intention. And I'd say today, if you don't want to think of anything, then you just question yourself. And during your practice, if your ego comes out, just observe. And if it helps or not, decide and try and stop it from interfering. Just a few more seconds to breathe in and out to start with. So inhale in. And exhale. One last breath. Breathe in. And breathe. Now as we breathe in next, we want to hold the breath in. So breathe in, hold the breath in. Squeeze your pelvic floor all around that. Squeeze your stomach in and push your energy up your spine. As if squeezing toothpaste out of the tube. Try to even use your throat, even though your chin isn't down, to lengthen and push the energy up. And then on your breath out, if your eyes are closed, blink them open the arms, and relax them onto your sides. Okay, carrying on with the breath and those arms now lifting as you breathe in. Drop the head back. Try and open the chest, lengthen a little bit more. As we breathe out, just bring the hands down, let the head hang, and squeeze the energy up. Squeeze, Mulavana especially. Breathe in. Stretch up, look up. Let the head just hang as you do this. And breathe in out. Listening to yourself breathe through the nose. Last one. Breathe in it. Hold the arms up this time. We're going to interlace the fingers, press the palms up, bring your head to face forward so your arms ideally in line with your ears one day. And just start your circles with your arms back towards the right and back and then towards the left. Just try and move your arms. Try not to move your head at all. So you're breathing in as they go back, breathing out as they circle forward. Do one more. Breathe out. Go the other way. Breathing into the left, back, and to the side. Breathing in. And breathing out. One more. And breathing out. Lovely. Just bring the hands down. Straight away, we're going to bring our hand to the floor and come into 3 cat-cows. Just let me change the music as you do that. So breathing in, want to look up, arch your spine, and see if you can open the chest without sinking into your shoulders. Breathe out, you want to squeeze the core, really push the floor away, chin to chest, really round your spine like a cat. Let's do that again. Breathe in, look up, stretch up. Breathe in out. Through the nose, squeeze your stomach in, push the floor away, let me see it. One last one. Breathe in. And breathing out. Lovely. Now as you breathe in, see if you can look forward so you see what we're doing. I'm going to lengthen the right arm all the way up. Palm faces out. Open the chest as much as you can. See, as I open my arm, I tend to go like this. So I need to push my right hip back so that they don't twist. Now as you exhale, just roll and do a circle with that arm. Try and just relax the head, look down, and do that again. 3 more times. Breathe in, palm faces out. Notice this a second. Are you sinking or can you push more? And then again, circle it around. Try not to move those hips. 1, 2 more. Breathe in it. Push that right hip back. Go on, Sasha, a little bit more. Push it back. Exhale. Roll it. Last one. Breathe in. Up with the right arm, hold it up this time. See if you can look towards me, and then when you know what you're doing, look up. See if you can stretch your left leg along the floor. Yeah. And then maybe, so the opposite leg to the arm that's up, lift it off the floor. Lovely. Can we hold it there 8 seconds? Keep pushing that right hip back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, try and grab your leg now with that arm that's up. Stretch your heart up, look forward this time. Don't sink into that shoulder, push the floor away. Squeeze your inner thighs, focus the eyes now, remember your intention. Lengthen, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it down. Hold the leg up, but stretch it this time. That's the left leg, yeah? We're going to breathe in. As we breathe out, see if you want to try and do a chaturanga now with your left leg up. So it's developing a chin stand eventually. Breathe in and breathe out, come back up. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathe in, hold. Breathe out, drop down, chest to your fingertips. Squeeze the elbows in. Inhale, exhale, bring it up. Think of that left elbow, Sasha. I noticed that when you were opening the arms before, really squeeze it in a little bit more than it wants to. Exhale as you drop. Now hold it here so you can slide forward, stretch your legs and come into a little cobra. So you're breathing into this position, feet together like a cobra's tail. Look up or close your eyes. Let's do 3 breaths there. Let me see it. Breathe in, push your feet down, Emma. Squeeze your hips down too. Exhale, hold it there. Let's do 1 more breath. Try and focus the eyes, not fidget. Now squeeze those elbows in. Breathe in. And breathe in out. Press the forehead down on your next breath out. Come through a plank, maybe into a downward dog. And just pedal your feet. Move whatever you have to do to feel comfortable in your downward dog. When you've warmed up a little bit, try and just be still. Your knees can be bent or stretched. And just breathe a couple of times there. See if you can slide your shoulder blades up towards your hips a little bit more, Emma. That's it. And then rotate your upper arms away from your ears, towards the outsides of your mat. Breathe in and breathe in. Hold it there. On your next breath in, you're going to just drop the knees down. Look up, stretch up into a cow. So you're opening the chest just like before. We're going to repeat everything the other side. Exhale, roll the spine. That's 1. Breathe in. Look up, stretch up. Push the floor away. Exhale, roll the spine. That's 2. Push the floor away. Don't sink into those shoulders. 1 more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Roll the spine. That's 3. Lovely. Now breathe in. Come to a straight spine. Push the floor away. Make sure you're not sinking into the shoulders, that they're pushing. Yeah. And then you're going to turn your left arm all the way up. Look what my hip does, my left hip. I need to push it back. And then follow maybe with your head, the arm. As you exhale, let it come down. Drop the head, breathe in. Look up if you can. Push the floor away. Try and open the chest. Push the left hip back as you do that. Exhale, that's 2. Inhale, up. Exhale, that's 3. Last one. Inhale up to hold it up. So see if you want to stay here. If you can, lengthen the opposite leg on the floor first. Push that left hip back a little bit more. Go on, Sasha. A little bit more towards the back of your room. Yeah. And then lift the leg up. See if you want to hold it there. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your foot. Stretch up. Lengthen your body. Open your heart. Look forward. Focus the eyes now. Look forward if you can, Jolanda. Squeeze your inner thighs. That's it. You got it. Just like a dancer's pose in hot yoga. Push the floor away, don't sink. And then let it go. Let go of the leg. Stretch it if you want, even if you prefer. Coming into your chaturanga if you can with your right leg all the way up. Breathe in, breathe out, come back up. Let's do 2 more. Try and get your chin right in front of your fingertips. So your elbows bent on top of your wrist. That's better, Sasha. And exhale as you come up. 2. Last one, stay down. Get down there and then slide forward like a snake. Breathe in, lift your heart up. Come into your cobra first. Then see if you can interlace your fingers. Open the chest. Push your feet down, look up. Hold it there. Just about 2 breaths. Squeeze those legs together. Feet like a cobra's tail. Breathe in and out 2 more times with me. Think of your intention. Push the ankles down, the hips down. Breathe in. Breathe out, drop the head down, push the floor away, plank, downward dog. Nice, guys. See if you can now bring your feet together if that's comfortable to you. You can bend your knees as much as you want to lengthen the spine. And if you really suck your stomach in, it really helps to lengthen also your spine. Using Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha to lengthen as you breathe in especially. See if you can hold it here. Let the head just hang. And do about 10 little bounces. Just try to bounce your chest back about 10 times without moving your hips. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And when you're ready, shift your weight forward. Roll forward into a plank. And from your plank, see if you can do a chaturanga ladder. This time hovering above the floor. Point your feet, lay yourself on the mat and come up 3 times into that upward dog with bent elbows. Breathe in, breathe out, drop it down. We've got 3 more. Breathe in, 2 more, sorry. Breathe in out, drop it down. Last one. Breathe in, lift up, open the chest. Breathe out, forehead down. So you can press the floor away, plank, downward dog. Feet together or apart. You can hold it still or bounce it if that works for you. I'll count the bounces for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Lovely. Hold it here. Breathe in and out a couple of times. When you are ready, anchor that left heel into the foot, into the floor. Lift your right heel up and come into your 3-legged dog. Try to stretch the knee if you can. Really push the heart back, let the head hang. Lift that right hip up a little bit, Sasha. Square those hips off. Drop it, Emma. You need to drop it so your knee points towards the floor. Yes, that's perfect. And when you're ready, step your right leg forward. So you're coming into a warrior 1 with your legs. Breathe in. Just check your hips are facing the front of your mat. That's better. As you breathe out, you can squeeze your elbows in towards your rib cage. Breathe in, come into a namaste. Stretch up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, stretch up. Try and really bend that front leg. Exhale, that's it. Inhale, stretch up. Now as you exhale, bend, but as you bend, then grab behind your back and your interlaced fingers if possible. Open the chest on your next breath in and breathing out. See if you can get bow down, so it's bowing down warrior. Forehead or crown of the head right by your foot next to the floor. Keep weight on your back leg. Keep pushing your right hip back, Emma, even more if you can. Yes, square your inner thighs, squeeze them, hold it there, 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come up just as you went down, holding those arms, breathe in, and as you breathe out, let them go. Step back into your chaturanga. So it's a full chaturanga if you can. Inhale up 3 times into your upward dog. Exhale, drop it down. Lovely. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale. Inhale, lifting up. As you exhale, see if you can hover, push, bounce it back or hold it back. 10 little bounces. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Hold it there. Left leg up. Same thing on the other side. So lift as stretched as you can that leg. Drop the hip, but try and really lift the heel up. Your toes point either down towards the floor or towards the wall behind you. Hold it there. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And when you're ready, step it forward. Big step forward with that leg. Anchor the back heel, 45 degrees. Square your hips. Breathe in. As you breathe out, keep the back leg bent. Stretch the front leg, 1 bent, and squeeze the elbows in. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale. Nice. Inhale, up. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale, stretch up. Last one. Exhale. As you carry on exhaling here, interlace your hands. Breathe in, open the chest. Breathe out, bow down. Try to get your head, the crown of the head, one day will touch the floor. Keep pushing weight into your back foot though, and push your left hip back. It tends to come forward. Hold it there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, come up as you went down. Breathe in. As you breathe out, drop the arms down, step it back, chaturanga of your choice. Inhale up 3 times in your own pace. Have a break when you need it, yeah? Exhale, drop it down. Look good. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Breathe in. See if you can hover back. Hover, push, back. Bounce it if you can. If not, have a break. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. So we're going to carry on with the sequence. This time we're lifting the leg up. Right leg, 3-legged dog. Find that position. Hold it there. And once you've found it, see if you can bend the knee, open the hip up, but not the shoulder. The right shoulder grounds down. It feels like a twisting sensation. Push that right shoulder down a little bit more than what it wants to. Lift the knee higher. Lift the knee even higher this time. And to the side. Try and let your right foot drop to the left side of your mat so your knees are lifted. Even more. Hold it there. 4, 3, 2, 1. And when you're ready, come back and forward into that warrior 1. Breathe in. Nice. Lengthen up. Breathe out. See if you can breathe out. Come into warrior 2. So you're just opening the right arm forward and keeping your left arm back. Exhale here, just hold it. And as you breathe in, see if you can find a little bit more length in your spine. Breathe out. Hold it there. Try and keep your eyes focused now. Just 2 more breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bend a little bit more that front leg. Last one. Breathe in. Now as you breathe out, see if you can drop your back arm and come into a reverse warrior, keeping that front knee bent today. So stretch back. It's like a side bend. Hold it there. Try and look at your palm if you can. Ground that back leg. Stretch it. Bend the front knee now a little bit more. Push it to the right. 3 more seconds there. 2, 1. Lovely. Come up on an inhale. Exhale, coming forward, all the way forward into a side angle. So you're going to reach forward towards me or towards the front of your mat. Try and get your arm behind your ear. Keep bending your front leg. Push your shoulders against your front leg and your leg against your shoulders at the same time. So you're holding that position. Lovely, guys. Can you hold it here? Bring yourself into a lizard or crocodile by dropping that left arm down and just letting it fall, that left thigh to the floor. See if you want to stay here or come into a crocodile. Getting your elbows down or on a block maybe. Just hold it there. See if now you can relax. We're going to hold it for at least 30 seconds and this is a big hip opener. Try to squeeze your right knee towards your right shoulder. Don't let it open up too much. And then relax, relax. Try and let your hips sink and breathe deeply. Close your eyes maybe, think of your intention. I'll leave you to it. One last breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Coming back slowly. Push a little bit more weight onto your back knee. We're going to come into a reverse crescent lunge. So you want to put your hands in a namaste. Breathe in. Try and lengthen the spine. And as we breathe out, just push your left elbow against your right thigh. Okay, now here, push the thigh away so that your palms land just opposite your chest bone. Turn your chin to your right shoulder, your eyes to the right corner of your eyes. And if you're feeling good here, you can always stretch the back leg by putting your left toes against the floor and taking the knee off. I'm going to count in literally 8 seconds. If not, keep using your core, your arms to turn yourself around. Drop that right hip towards the floor. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely, guys. Come back to center. Step it back. Chaturanga of your choice. So step, flow down, try and hover. Do your own version if not. Yeah, breathe in, lift up 3 times. Take your time. Breathe out, drop it down. Breathe in, lift your heart up. Try not to pinch the shoulders up then. Exhale, drop them down. One more. Anchor those shoulders, Sasha, before you lift. I find you can anchor them a little bit sooner than you are. You are doing it, but I think you can do it even sooner. Push the floor away, plank, downward dog. 10 little bounces. Yeah, that's better. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 more. And when you're ready, it's the left leg that goes up. Let's try and go straight through it. So first three-legged dog with the left heel, flex. Then you open the hip, that's it, Sasha, better on this side. Lift the knee up, that's going to take weight off your leg. Yeah, try now, drop the left shoulder towards the floor. Don't let it open up with the hip. It's a twisting sensation. That looks great, Yolanda. Well done there. Now, as you breathe in, you can hold it there or twist all the way around. As you wish, hold it there. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. When you're ready to step through, it's the left leg that comes in between your hands. It's a warrior one to start with. Nice work. And then twisting around into the warrior 2, which is 2 hips, shoulders facing the right side of the room. Try and imagine your intention in your middle finger of your left hand floating there. Visualize it there. Keep your focus there. Try and slide that tailbone down. Still bend the front leg. Breathe in and out one more time. As you breathe out, ground your feet. Keep your legs strong. Yeah? And then reach your left arm all the way back. Walk your right arm down your back leg. Look up towards your left palm if your balance is good, and see if you can bend your left knee a little bit more. It tends to stretch. Bend it. Yeah, a lot more. Go on. Go into it. Don't let there be any fear. And then breathe in. Come back to center and reach into that side angle. So coming forward with the hand right behind your ear one day. You can keep your eyes either looking down or looking all the way up in front of your arm. Push your shoulders back and your hips to the side. Hold it there. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, lovely. Coming to your crocodile. So square your hands to the floor and then drop your back leg and just let your hips open up. Make sure that your front heel, so your left heel is right under your left knee, yeah? And then from there you can work with a block, 2. Elbows can go down. Just try and breathe here. Notice what you're feeling in your body or what comes up. Just one more breath. Try and make it a deep one. As we breathe in, pushing the floor away, coming by narrowing the stance. So I'm bringing my back leg in a little bit. It just makes me feel safer and more grounded in my feet. And then I look for that namaste. Check your hips from the start. Can you see it naturally? That left hip in my body lifts. Push it down. Push it down. So you're really square here. And then you're twisting from your ribs. So use your breath, your right elbow. Push against the left thigh and get your palms by pushing in the middle of your chest. Get your stomach away from your thighs and now push your left hip down. Down and away from your left armpit. Even more, Sasha. Go on. That's it. There you are. Perfect. Use your arms now to twist. Press your back feet into the floor if you want to stretch and not just stay there for 4 more seconds. Lovely. 3. Great. 2. And 1. Great stuff. Press yourself into the floor, all the way back. Chaturanga. Knees, chest, chin if you want, or just skip it and go straight into child's pose. Breathe in here, breathe out, drop down. That's it. Breathe in and lifting up. Breathe out, that's 2. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, that's 3. Press the floor away, plank, downward dog. And 10 little bounces. Go on, we're nearly done. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. See if you can hold it there and just drop the elbows down to the floor. So you're doing a dolphin. And then push them back up at the same time. Back up. That's it. We're doing that 3 more times. Try and do it at the same time. So you're going down. And then back up. It's not easy. You might do one or the other at the beginning, but try and make it so it's both at the same time. Down. And both back up. Last one, let's stay in dolphin once they're down, yeah? So elbows down, shoulder distance apart, hold it there. See if you can get your head just to hang today. Bend your knees, walk towards your elbows, try and get your hips as high as possible. Hold that dolphin, go on. I'll count 10 seconds. 9, get your head off the floor by pushing your elbows into the floor. Push your elbows back a little bit more. 3, 2, 1, and release down, well done. Come into a child's pose here, just walk your hands forward maybe and just relax the head down, breathe deeply into your armpits, into the sides of your body, yeah? And come back to that intention. Remind yourself what you set as an intention, see if you can visualize. They say before we do anything, obviously we have to think about it, even if it's shopping or anything we do. So when we set ourselves aims, goals, or when we focus on people, yeah, we're closer to it, to them. So let that be part of your practice at least, because we have such busy days. It's a good way to also work the mind. Let me know if the music is too loud. I feel it is. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to come back into a dolphin. Please let me know if there's any pain in the shoulders or you want to break. I'll give you an alternative. I would like to come back to this dolphin. Just check this out. Look at this a second. I'm seeing a little bit, the head is here. And can you see what my shoulders are doing? My head is closer to the floor. What's happening in my shoulders? Can you actually see that? Can you see the difference of just kind of sinking into them? When I sink down, when my body sinks down, I feel it a lot in the tendons, even in the bone. So really take pressure off all these parts by, first of all, putting them, stacking them properly, that's important, and also holding them with your muscles, all the different joints. So really try. Stacking is getting your elbows right under your shoulders. That's a good way of stacking, yeah? Then another way to stack is to get your hips as close on top of your shoulders and elbows as possible. Then you become more weightless. And you do this by bending your knees. Obviously, you need to develop flexibility, but you guys are there. So just work bending your knees and see if you can get that head, rather than sinking, to push the floor away. We're going to keep the right leg up, guys, for 8 seconds. When you're ready. 7, I'll start counting. 6, talk to me if you need anything. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Have a break, have a break. Drop it down. We're going to do the other side, but break it. I would say Jolanda. You know what? I would say more than kicking it, in my experience, not that, you know, everybody's different. Think of it like pushing the floor away. You probably know this, but with your bottom feet. Look at my bottom foot, this one, right? That's the important one. I'm pushing the floor away with it. I'm not actually jumping. I'm trying to use that foot just to work my way up till I align myself, and then it will go directly. And you can do that. So just, because when you jump it, it's cool, but you need to have so much control of your energy when you jump that it's hard to always get it spot on unless you're like an acrobat, I suppose. Okay, let's do the other leg, yeah? Just lift the leg up, push the floor away. Left leg up, go on. Try and just walk the right leg as close as you can. See yourself stacked there, okay. Push the elbows down. That's it, better. That looks better. 4, 3, that looks better even. 2, push now the shoulders. It's the shoulders now, Jolanta. 1, yeah, and release. I know it's not easy, but there it is. Walk yourself now into your child's pose, but with your hands towards the right, and just breathe the head down, relax it. Try and let your left shoulder ground. Breathe deep. And then walk your arms to the opposite side towards the right. Towards the left, sorry, and ground the right shoulder down. Okay. Coming back to the center, we're going to do one more for the headstand. Please let me know if you don't want to do this, and I'll give you variations, as you know. Well, the variation really, if your shoulders aren't hurting and you can still involve them, is coming, squeezing your elbows in, interlacing your fingers, and starting, just trying to walk yourself again with your hips as stacked as you can. And then just try and kick your feet up today. That's what we're doing. Again, the energy is the same. Have a look, Sasha. Guys, you just try, if you know what you're doing, go ahead, don't let me stop you, but have a look. If I'm here, if I'm not using my elbows, I kind of do this. And if I use my elbows, you should notice that my spine aligns a little bit more, possibly. So it's all about the elbow action. See if you can come up, and I'll try either to play around with it or just keep your feet down and head down so your heart's higher. And let's hold it for 45 seconds. It was 30 seconds last week. Let's do it. That's it. I'm timing you from now. 45 seconds. Here we go. Just play about with it. Have a break when you have to. That looks more stacked, Sasha. Nice, good. Keep going, guys. Nice. Squeeze those elbows in, shoulder distance apart, remember? Come up into it. That's it. Now have a break, guys. You've come down, that's perfect. Nearly there, we had 10 seconds to go. But hey, it's 5 more than last week, so we're progressing. Listen, we're going to bring one hand before you come up straight away, one fist on the floor, then the other, and then you want your forehead, your third eye, right on top, and just breathe there a couple of breaths. Try and get your stomach to stretch on your thighs, sit your hips back. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, so you can sink the hips more. Relax the head. Do one more here. Try and connect with your intention or with the breath. Breathing in. Breathing out. Nice. Hold it there. You're just going to bring your fists and palms against the floor. See if you can come straight into that lunar chaturanga by lifting your elbows up as you slide forward. Yeah. And then breathe in 3 times into a cobra and then upward dog. That's it. And then exhale down. So try and use your back as you lift up first of all, and then push up. That's better. And 2. So think, no weight on the hands to start with. That will help plug the shoulders down. No weight to start, and then lift yourself with your arm. That's better. Good. Exhale, forehead down, press the floor away. See if we can do 10 little bounces. We've got one more sequence to do, guys, and that's the hard part, the hardest part. Then we'll calm it down. So just bear with me. 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Hold it there. Lift the right leg up into 3-legged dog. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Open the knee. Another 4 seconds there to open the knee. 3, 2, lift it up though. Go on, lift it up. Yes, think of that turn out. And now see if you can either hold it here or want to go straight into that wild thing. Pressing both feet against the floor this time. Lift the hips up, reach up. So your knees are bent, both feet on the floor. And then you can change your bottom arm by putting your top arm against the floor into your wheel if that's for you. You don't have to. You can stay in your wild thing. It's 4 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Try and come back. Or from your wild thing, just step forward into warrior 1. Breathe and lift up. Breathe out, hold it there. We're nearly there. Just bear with me. Inhale, try and keep still. Don't fidget. Think of your intention. Exhale, that's 2. We've got 1 more, guys. Breathe in. Exhale, that is 3 now. Stretch the front leg. See if you can reach your left arm forward, your right arm back as you twist. And as you do that, come forward with your left arm. See if you can grab your shin, lengthening your spine into Trikonasana, twisted reverse Trikonasana. Looking up towards your right hand, pushing your right hip back. Push that right hip back even more if you can. And that's it. Twist your heart towards the right side of the room. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 and 1. Release the arm down. Walk yourself into a straddle. So here we're bending our knees. And see if you can get better perches by bending them of your feet, of your toes, with your yogic grip, or of your heels. If you can step on your fingers and bend all the way back. See what works better with your body. Now use your elbows, bend them towards the sides of the room to get your body down, and see how much you can keep your hips high and your head down, bending your elbows, grabbing your shoulders in and away from your ears. Let your head hang now and just hold it there. We're breathing deeply through the nose, breathing out. See if you can bend a little bit more the elbows, lift the hips up, maybe stretch the knees a little bit. If your knees are stretched, engage your thighs. Nice, good. 1 more there, breathe in. Breathe out. Great. Come forward, walk yourself forward and step yourself back all the way to your chaturanga. So you've got knees, chest, chin or full chaturanga. Breathe in, lift up. Try and come up through cobra. Breathe out, drop down. That's 1. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, that's 2. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out. Plank, push away. 10 little bounces. We're nearly there. 1 last side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Keep your chest in that downward dog. Lift your left leg up all the way. 3-legged dog. Then bend the knee. Lift the kneecap up to face the ceiling. The hip up, but not the left shoulder. Push the left shoulder down. Hold it there. Your choice if you want to step that left foot towards the right side of your mat. Come into a wild thing or a full wheel. That's your choice. If you do, remember to change that bottom arm by putting the top arm down and then turning it. Love. Hold it there. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. See if you can turn back just as swiftly as you did and walk yourself that left leg forward into your warrior 1. Breathe in. Hold that warrior 1. Exhale there. Think of your left hip dropping down. Push your right hip forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now think of your legs. Stretch your legs. Before we go down, see if you need to bring that back foot forward. I think that will help keep your hips square. Yeah. And then open up first. See how much you can twist standing. That's it. And then let that right arm come down towards a block, your shoe on the floor. Push it away. And then look up if you can. Push your left hip back. Go on. Even more. Left hip back. Stretch your stomach skin. Push your shoulders back, heart forward. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, and one. Drop the arm down, walk yourself to the other side. Options. We're going to bend our knees and try and grab the floor that we have behind our feet. And here you can bend your elbows or micro bend them. This works already, that, do you remember this kind of pose is, yeah? So getting that flexibility already here helps you with that. But if you want to take it further and you want to do another headstand and you feel like doing that here, you can put your fingers to face the front of your mat and do a tripod headstand this time. So that is up to you. Remember, if you're doing a tripod headstand, you are doing a triangle between your head and your hands. So you want to come into a position where you're like a tripod with your body. You get your head down, yeah? And then you can try again, lifting one foot, maybe the other, see where you want to go from there. That's it, Sasha. I'd say walk your hands a little bit further back if you can. Yeah, that's it, that's back. And your head forward, make a triangle with it. Lovely, Emma. Go on, Jolanda, come down with control. Do it one more time. See if you can come down through a straddle. Go on, do it for me. 4 more seconds. 3 more seconds. That's it. Up and then down in the straddle. Go on. Whoa, yeah. Think of pushing your tailbone back. That's going to help stop it go down so quickly. Nice. Walk yourself to the front. Nice, ladies. Step it back. It's your last chaturanga. We're done. And we can have a lovely dessert and dinner, hopefully. Drop it down. Breathe in. Lift up. Breathe up. Drop down. Breathe in. Lift up. Breathe out. That's 2. We've got 1 more, guys. Breathe in. Lift up. Breathe out. Press. Push. Downward dog. 10 bounces. 9 and 8 and 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Drop the knees down. Come into a child's pose of your choice, whichever one feels good. Just take a moment to breathe. Nice work, guys. Okay. When you're ready, just roll up. So you're sitting. And we're going to pass the legs forward. We're going to do a finishing series. But just make sure you've got room behind you. If you don't want to do a bridge because it doesn't feel, a plow because it doesn't feel right, do a bridge. So this is your choice of a plow. Or we can come into a bridge with a block underneath. The important thing is to let everything come down towards the heart easily. So all the blood is easily going down towards the heart to get oxygenated. At the same time, just want to relax as much as you can. Your breath is a little bit shallower. Yeah. If you can interlace your hands, that would be the next step after having your palms against the floor. And then you want to eventually stretch your arms down into the floor in this position. Just as long as you don't want to pull things, so just be gentle. Again, this is an ego thing, right? Not that now it's happening, but that's where you need to kind of measure. Am I listening? Am I working on my ego? Okay. Hold that position if you can and come into your shoulder stand. You're there, and yeah, squeezing those elbows in and stretching the legs up. If that doesn't feel good, then you can just drain your legs with your hips raised, you know how your Pilates class, and just drain them there. Or you can go all the way up into your candle position. So candle position is stretching the arms alongside your body. If you can one day, so you're not using your elbows to balance. But that is very hard. I can't do it without warming up, I must say. So just be gentle, observe. We'll say 10 more seconds there. Try and close the eyes. Lovely. See if you can come into your Namaste shoulder stand. So feet together. Try to keep your heels in line with your anus and then push your knees towards the front of your mat. And you could even here try and hold your hands by your knees. Maybe they're still there. That's lovely. Nice positions. From that position with your toes pointing up, just like a prayer position would, keep your knees open, you'll find all of you there. You just want to straddle into a plow and maybe still not put your hands on the floor. Wow, very nice, you're lined up. That's looking very good. Nice, everybody, working out how to turn the legs and the hips so that you can still open your legs, that wide straddle with your feet on the floor. All looking good. Just make sure your knee, your neck doesn't come up. That's when you need to come out of it. Okay, before you do come out of it, push your hands against the floor, just like you were in your plow. Take a moment there to walk your feet together. See if you can bend your knees and come into Deaf Man. Deaf Man, before you roll down, is one knee either side of your ear, like earphones. And you can measure your hips here. If your knee, one knee is higher than the other from the floor, it means your hips need to square off. You can work with that as a kind of measure. Yeah, take it easy, have a break. Remember to listen to your body. See if you can grab your opposite elbows if you're in Deaf Man with your knees bent and find your balance. It's 4 more seconds there. Remember, it's all optional. 3, 2. And when you're ready, place your hands into the mat and roll down if you're not down. Nice work, guys. So as you are, I would like to do 2 more things and then we'll rest. You don't have to, you already relaxed, then just relax. But if we can do a counter pose, a fish or a wheel would be a good counter pose. I'll talk you through a fish. Wheels, you know the variations, it would be nice to see them. If you're doing wheel, remember your fingers are pointing your shoulders. I'll do a fish and I'll talk you through a fish because that's the classic counter pose of shoulder stand. So you want to sit on your forearms, stretch your legs, and then see if you can lift your chest up, like if you've been fished, just like the name of the asana, by your chest with a hook, letting the head hang, maybe on a block if it doesn't reach the floor, but try opening your elbows up to get your head to go lower down. That also helps. So see what works for you. Try to keep still on your hands with your glutes. And just hold it there, lift your chest high, go on. Open the heart, it's like you're serving your heart to the sky with your shoulder blades. Breathe in and out, nice Yolanda, really nice. 4 seconds more. 3, 2, nice, beautiful guys. And drop the chin now towards your chest, try and roll out the back of your neck. And then just wiggle your hips right and left. We've got 1 twist to do, either side. And today I'd like you to do, if you've got a dyno band, it also works with a dyno band, but I'd like to do a straight leg twist. So you're here, you can start with the typical bent knee, or put your dyno band along your leg, or even grab your leg with your right arm, your left leg, on the outside. See what works for your body. Honestly, it's just trying everything and then knowing what works for you what day. So this right hip of mine, left hip rides up towards my left armpit. I need to push it down and then try and see if you can get your leg to bend or stretch, touch the floor as extended as it will go.
That's it. You're holding the Dyna band with your right arm now and open your left arm out. That's it. Look towards your left fingertips or close your eyes and just breathe there.
Try and stretch your leg each time more. Bring it up towards your shoulder. Yeah. And just breathe. See if you can turn the head each time a little bit more. Think of your spine corkscrewing round from your coccyx all the way up to your head. That's part of it. Have you seen the film Death Becomes Her? It's like a 90s film, or maybe 80s. I remember I was quite young when I watched it, but I really like it. I still like it. Golden Horn and Glenn Close, I think. And they have this magic potion. You should watch it if you haven't. And they never die, but they end up in a fight somehow, and their heads twist round all the way. And that's really exactly the sensation or image you want as you're doing this movement. It really kind of helps you clue into it. Anyway, watch the film. It's really funny. It's really good. Come back to center. And then go to the other side when you're ready. So with your right leg, now your left arm is over. Yeah. And you're trying to twist. Before you totally chill out, see, I will often grab with my right hand and my right hip and push it down. Look, can you see how much leverage it has? It just needs a bit of encouragement. So maybe yours also rides up and you can lengthen it down, and then with that length you should be able to twist. Each space you find, you can twist then into it more. So the more space in your spine, the more you can twist it, because you've got more space in between your vertebrae to play with. So think length and then twist. Nice. And just do 2 more breaths there. I won't talk too much this side. Okay, when you're ready to come back to the center, just see what you feel like doing. Maybe you want to totally come into Savasana straight away, palms up, close your eyes. Maybe you want to turn your light off. Maybe you need to stretch something out in the neck, or anything that you feel needs just releasing. And this practice was a lot of twists, as I said. Also, twists help get rid of things that we don't need anymore, as far as food for the digestive system, but also energy, thoughts. So it's a good way to release and then bring all new things inside. Whether it's a new dinner, a nice dinner, or or new things, new thoughts, new energy, new projects. Take it as you wish. And then coming back to your intention maybe, or just totally relaxing, trying to let go of your forehead, any kind of tension you might find there in the third eye. Just try and imagine you smile with your forehead. Even in this position, your eyes are closed, but you're not sealing them tight. And your eyes aren't moving inside your closed eyes, if you know what I mean. So you're trying to still your inner eyes also. The corners of our mouth, our jaw reflects a lot of what's going on in the hips. So just open the mouth if you have to. Just release it. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers, just relax. The heart, the hips, the knees, the ankles, the toes, just send that message, relax, release. And just hold this space, observing in this stillness, about 2 minutes. Slowly breathing deeper with the aim to wake up the body with our breath. Letting it run all the way to our fingers, to our toes. And then take a moment to, in your own time, stretch your arms behind your head. Or maybe just hold your opposite elbows. Give yourself a yawn, a stretch, anything that feels good. Turn to any side that's comfortable to you. Take a moment in your fetal position, so laying sideways. Remember, it's significant. That means a rebirth of somebody that's more aware, or more conscious, or new aims, new practice. And then when you've settled that, just come to any sitting position that is comfortable for you. We'll finish together. So let's just finish with our right hand on our heart, left hand on the stomach. I'm not mirroring you now. Just close your eyes and really try and connect again with your breath. Up and down your spine. Observe any changes there might or might not be in your breath. Then take a moment to observe your heart. Maybe just feel the warmth of that right palm against your heart. Maybe feel the heartbeats. Maybe just a sensation. See what speaks to you. And then remind yourself of your intention. And let's keep that in mind as we breathe in and out one last time together. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Exhale to prepare. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, just let anything else that's left go. And thank you very much. Lovely practice. I love seeing you all. Namaste. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice stuff. Nice to see you all. Nice to see you.
Laura.
Have a good week, and yeah, we'll keep in touch. You know where I am. I know who you are. So yes, stay happy. Hi, Sasha. Thank you for joining. Take care, Emma. Enjoy. Bye, guys. Miss you all.